Hello, everyone. This is April week 4 for the OSS team. We're going to show you a few things to demo this week. First, we have Nate showing off some of the work he's been doing with bug fixes.
All right, so the first bug fix I did this week was I fixed an issue with reading CSVs. You can see I loaded that in, got this table here. Next bug fix that I did was basically accessing a dynamic class from a variable in the binding. So I've got this variable represents this guy, and I call a method on it a few times. That works great. And then another problem that I fixed was being able to rerun it, which was not working either. Those are the things that I fixed that are visual this week.
All right, very cool. Next, we have Christian and showing some of the performance overview work he's been doing.
So I have been working on recovering the performance overview queries from the enterprise side. We got rid of that, so I'm resurrecting it. Last week, I essentially was getting like the table loggers, which accumulate results for every query, right? So it's one table with results for every query. The performance queries essentially allow you to query for one specific one and get more details because it's a more involved query that involves joins to these table logger tables. So I have here a pretty silly, simple table, and then a little bit of a more complicated query on top of that to show some of the chain operations. And then we have the performance log, which is the table that accumulates for all of them. And in the performance log, we see that this one with the three chain operations, including the base one, is query ID 8. So we can ask for that particular one. Let's look at the details for that one. And we get this table here.
No.
That is it.
All right, very cool. All right, and next we have Jank showing us some work he's had with passing a complex Python object through to Java. You're muted, Jank.
Okay, so this week I managed to make it possible to use to access a Python objects properties in query streams. So on the screen, I have the first example. I'm going to run it. And it works good. Let's do another example. This one, we are actually calling a Python function to get a Python object dynamically, and then use that column to populate another column with some properties in that column. So running that one, all works fine, and that's it.
All right, very cool. All right, and then last up is me. So I've been working on the consoles. Small thing this week, I've been refactoring a whole bunch of components, but the small thing that I can show this week is that I added a button here to switch languages. So right now I'm in Groovy. I can do stuff like print line hello, and then I could switch to Python, and I could use Python instead if I want. So print world. There you go. And that was it for me this week. And that's it for the OSS team this week. See you later.